Go.
Two ugly moons, two hearts of love, two muddled minds, two coffee cups.
Go Firebird.
Oh, come on. Everyone in the league's against me. I'm about to be an underdog, though, people. By the end of this game, I will be the underdog. And that's my exact strategy. My exact strategy. Scoreboard no more. There's not much stuff to be decided on coming to the end, other than who wins and who loses, more importantly. But I'm going to add a poll here concerning the pick-to-pick. Joe, you want to do that?
I would like to pick the pick. Yeah, I think
everyone does.
Creates a little zest in the off season.
Post a little poll about that. So let's see. Do you want your pick? Is there any downside to the pick your pick?
No.
I think so.
None whatsoever.
Let's go to, if I just go message board. Game's already started, so we can kind of announce this thing. And we're picking, Joe, let's talk toilet bowl first, actually. Pick your pick draft. Do you think do you think Ben's safe?
No, I don't. I would still pick him to win, but I don't think he's out of the
next year.
I don't think he's absolutely safe yet. No.
I think the Lulu Birds, if they can just tie it up this week, they can be good to go. But I need to be playing some fantasy defense here. This is not going to work out for me. Do we want to do the pick or pick draft next year? Yes, no. Great poll. And there we go. Look at that business. Let's go look at the Lulu Birds.
Ooh.
Bing, bang, boom.
30 points.
Crowell is out. Who has 30 points? Oh, that's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
30-point difference. The Chiefs coach, Andy Reid, is killing me because this offense is still rolling. Get him, stop him. Oh my gosh. This is going to be rough, man. Waiting for some guests to join in. Here we go.
Hello.
What do you think? All right, let's go to playoff games. We'll return to this.
Yeah, the toilet bowl is not very interesting.
It is. Boom. Well, I got the feeling that I don't look at the scoreboard unless I'm doing the mugs. I had the feeling that the commissioners would have been on top of things. It's the stupid Damian Williams is getting all the points.
Well, we were off to a really good start. It's slowed down here. That's a big first down right there, though. I'm pretty much calling it right here. If Mahomes can get us like 10 points here on this drive, I feel like this is the blood bowl's on the line right here on this possession.
Should have played Darrell Williams and cheer for him. Doesn't look like too many real brain teasers with the lineup.
Where's Casey at? I thought he was joining the show. Is he still trying to figure out his roster? He's been changing that thing like hourly. He's got a different roster up there.
I like that. Tyreek.
Oh, ain't it?
This guy. Tell you what.
About time he caught one.
Pick him in the first round. I need Tyreek Hill to get every single touch from now on. Cowtown does have the harder decisions to be made. Doug Martin over Alshon and Gus Edwards. And then
Yeah, and Nick Foles over Derek Carr. Cincinnati has one of the worst defenses in the league.
Yeah, he's got some tough calls there. I don't know that, I'm not going to say anything. Either I jinx myself or I, give away some.
Oh, get in the end zone, you big Kelvin Benjamin.
Oh, Kelvin.
Hey.
Here we go, Damian Williams.
I don't even want to look at my score.
He will time.
Pass to Damian Williams right here. Shovel pass.
No, we need a.
He will.
You guys all need to be careful what you're wishing for with Heliopolis. Tom, you're the only team I can really cheer for. Normally I wouldn't cheer for a team because I feel like we would be asking for bad luck if I made it, but I am unabashedly.
Wow, that bulletin board material. You're saying you want Circle City in the championship, huh?
Yeah, and I don't think it's controversial. No one should beat me to a second Blood Bowl, so it's just plain science.
All right.
I might even cheer for you against me if I make it. Right.
Where's Anthony? He was saying he was going to join the Mugs. Last Sunday. He said he was going to join the Mugs.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk.
Probably write another essay on the smack.
Shovel pass.
Oh God.
You will.
No.
Heliopolis rises.
Man. Let's get a score update.
All right. See what the damage is here. Am I now the underdog?
Well, almost didn't get me my 9 points there. Touchdown.
28 points.
We need the rest of the team to step up.
And I think Calvin Ridley's going to finally break through this week, too.
Does Heliopolis have any tough calls here on the roster? Let's see what they got going on here.
No, not really.
I haven't overlooked Heliopolis. I've done my part. The Chargers just aren't doing theirs. Terrible.
Interesting.
I don't think I can really trust Adrian Peterson. Although
nothing on their bench, but Mari Cooper, the Colts defense has been pretty stingy against number one receivers this year, actually, except for the first matchup with DeAndre Hopkins. Devontae Adams at Chicago. Ooh. Chicago defense.
I don't like Hilton at Dallas.
Game.
No, T.Y.'s going to have a big game. Colts are going to beat the Cowboys this weekend.
Anthony didn't seem to join he just texted me, send me a link, an invite. He
doesn't know how to copy and paste. Yeah, get him on here. Let's roast him on that benching Tom Brady in the playoffs here. That's
Weiss.
What a genius.
It did look like a genius move for a little while.
Joe's got a Bach in the background there. So what's going on the show? We got any segments we're working on?
No, traditionally there's never any. I don't know why this is, but there's never much entertainment when the playoffs come, because I feel like you slowly the teams start getting eliminated, and then it's just like, see who wins.
Yep.
And I don't like that, but that is how it's been. Next year, I think I put up a poll for the pick draft.
What's going on with the Puget Pounders? Did anyone ever reach the Puget Pounders after they handed Casey the 1 seed 1 week prematurely?
The last
No.
of the Pounders, there was talk of Ian being a co-owner.
Yeah, I heard that Ian is now running the team, is what I've heard.
Oh,
This season?
Well, he did say that his dad allowed him manage. He is allowing him to manage the team, which I'm fine with. You know,
is he the one who blew the LeGarrette Blunt that week?
No, that was after. I
Oh,
think it was after I made a public call for Matt to be removed from the league on the message board. A few hours later, I got a text message from Ian saying that his dad had approved him to manage his team.
interim owner.
So I think it was like it was an effort to try to get me to pipe down, not put too much heat on him.
The ants aren't looking
I'm
good.
sending ants. Right. I've done all I can do here.
The ants are not looking good.
I think what you need to do here is hyperlink. Sorry, I got my sound up too high. Is you need to hyperlink the Hangout on the message board, and then on mobile, people would be able to click it. Because the problem is, anyone who looks at it on mobile, you can't click it, you can't copy it, you can't do anything with it. You can only do it on a desktop.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. Also, Joe, I'll give you Anthony's email. You can invite him.
All right, yeah.
Because I've just sent him the link again.
I think I have it already, actually.
Wait till right when he shows up, and then just everyone get off. Like as soon as he figures out how to just close it. Be like, all right, show's over.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I feel like I'm on my way out. I feel like I'm evaporating from this season. It was a good year, all said and done.
I think it was a good year. I think there was a bit of a dip in participation from certain people. Tommy 2 times packed it in real early. Look at this.
Ben slowly been less participatory for multiple seasons now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's like very hard to get into.
We're waiting on Cowtown. That was we're 2 for 3.
Where is Casey? What's he doing? He's still trying to set his roster, I think.
I just figured it's easier to watch the show if you dial in than it is to.
Yeah, it's more chat show, especially this week. We didn't plan anything. We're just hosting a live Smack Talk session. Except Casey's not here, so it's not.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see.
Joe, you haven't mentioned your game once. I think you've definitely checked out. You're looking good, Kyrie. Quiet.
Checked out.
I'm just glad Keenan's hurt because that just confirms that it was my year.
Oh,
If I put up 200 points this week, it would have been very depressing to have lost last week. But
yeah, Ian, so do you have any regrets about the decisions?
no, not at all. You can't have regrets.
Would you have won if
Oh, you definitely can.
Tom Brady? I think at the end of the day, it was like you had to play Tom Brady and someone else too.
No, he
No,
would have won.
Brady
He would have
would've
won
done.
if he'd played Tom Brady.
I also would have wanted to play the Titans defense, but if Casey had done a different guy, he would have won regardless of whatever I did.
Right, but Casey didn't bench his starting quarterback, who's like a multi MVP winner, who he traded a top 15 running back for in the middle of the season. Like Casey left some guys who were he hadn't played him in weeks, so they outscored him. But I mean, I think that's a false equivalence you're making there.
It's.
I respect you rolling the dice, but I mean, You can't.
It wasn't meant to
It
be.
wasn't a mistake.
It's a rare case
It wasn't a mistake.
It's a rare case of the 7-point advantage giving someone a win. I hope I'm another case of that this week.
It's true. The home field advantage was the difference.
That's why I like it for that reason, because I feel like every playoff game
You're
I've
gonna,
seen.
you're gonna pick apart the ant season, the 7-point. You know, I mean, I had several losses that were.
Or the 7 losses.
I think it was a pretty good year. As much as
No, it was a disappointing year. I'm not gonna fluff it up. I mean, 6 and 7 was disappointing. Going out in the first round was disappointing. There were a lot more.
Why did you not play Tom Brady, though? I'm curious. Like, what was it? Something with the matchup you didn't like with
I would have done the same
going
thing.
against Miami, or
No, Brady has been horrible all year. He's been bad. So he went off. But I thought Josh was going to be good for 40, and he threw 2 picks and brought his total down. It's not my year. And then now Keenan Allen's out this week, so just his exclamation point that this wasn't my year. None of them have been 7 years in a row. Not my year, but maybe next year.
Yeah, only one person wins. That's why I think fantasy is we're punishing ourselves, because he's just going to end in disappointment.
I mean, I think I don't know. I got to push back on you on the Brady's been horrible thing, though. I mean, back the 2 prior weeks, he had 28 points.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything that good though.
All right. So you thought Josh Allen was a shoe-in to score more than 28 points
Because of the rushing yards, I thought he was good for 40.
He had scored 40, 42, 48, 33. If you had just gotten that info, I think you would have probably played him. Anyway. So magical fairy had come into your room as you were going to sleep and said 43, 42, and then 33 next in the morning. I think you would have played.
Tom, did you just phone in? How come there's no picture of you?
I'm behind the screens on the show usually.
That's right. I forgot. Sorry.
You have to tune in right away to see me.
Oh, here's a big cow tabs running the ball right now.
Magical person.
No.
Ooh, this is
Is Casey coming or no?
I don't think so. Bodes well for him. If you stay off of things, you tend to win.
Hey, just if people really do watch this show, and participation in the league's been kind of poor this year, so it's hard to tell who's watching what or who's reading what. But I'd like to know if, I'd like to throw it out there. Score, bore, no more. That's a Mugs thing, right? On the conference, not changing. I mean, let's shake up the conference a little bit. It's clear the American Conference has all the people who care and have fun with it, and I think we need to spread those people around a little bit.
What difference would that make?
Well, it'll happen by itself if Casey or Tom win, or if Beth wins.
Well, when you had good competitive players in opposite conferences, you got cool stuff like the videos. I played a little repeat of that. You got good creativity. This is just dull right now because you got all the boring people in one conference. You got all the fun, exciting people in another conference. I think we need to shake it up. Time to put an end to the collusion that's going on with this league office.
Ben and Tommy brought us down on the participation. Joe and I participated. And M&B, you can't deny, participates more consistently, I would say, than on anyone over the years. So you also have the Pounders.
Oh, man.
Does anybody have Mike Williams? Matt?
I think
Pounders have him. You probably didn't play him.
Let's see.
He's having a big day.
I actually like that. I'll take that because Casey's running back didn't score. Keep the Chargers, keep the game close. Let's go get a touchdown right in the air.
What game are we on here? Lottery Bowl.
Oh, the Pounders are in a different bowl. They're in the worst bowl.
What? The granddaddy of them all.
Oh, sorry. No, the worst bowl is this one. No, they're in your bowl. What bowl am I looking at?
You're at the Lottery Bowl right now.
Oh, the worst bowl is going to be one of these. That's like last place of the.
Doesn't look like he played him.
No.
He hasn't changed his roster in weeks, other than to get to get the running back from Kerryon Johnson out of there.
I ran into Matt at the Phoenix Zoo actually, and he was discussing potentially bringing on a co-owner. It's an inside breaking news on Ugly Mugs, but
we already talked about that.
Yeah, you're right. It's already happened. I've already got inside information that it's happened. Another instance of the Pounders circumventing the standard operating procedures in the league and bringing on an owner behind the scenes.
At least this one's
I
blood.
think Pounders should just get the Pounders. I'd get the Pounders out of the league. I think they're a problem.
Are you a bigger fan of real secret co-owners or public fake co-owners?
I don't know. I guess I'd have to say the real secret co-owners. At least it adds a bit of mystery, you know, like who's running this. I mean, there's a few teams in this league I think that have secret co-owners.
yeah, let me tell you this about the fake real or whatever, the people who make up fake people and put them on as
I think
are embarrassing.
having any
Embarrassing. Anyone who carries a fake owner on their team.
I agree.
The capital E.
I feel like it's not directed at me, but I'm the only one here. It'd be close. Julio's real.
No, Dominic, you don't read the smack board, apparently. At least that's your excuse for you not participating on it ever.
Well, it's part of my strategy not to look at the scoreboard, so it kind of goes hand in hand. That's why these Thursday nights always go so bad for me, because I have to look at it.
This is a tough week, man, for semifinals. You got a Thursday night game, a Saturday night, 2 Saturday night games. I mean, I'm going to go into Sunday, I think, with 4 players having played already.
While we're here. That's me.
Worried about Damian Williams going off right now?
Oh, yeah. Whenever I do look at the smack board, I think you might be my biggest hater now. Joe's dropped to second place, and Ben
Yeah, I
is.
hate you and Joe on the smack board.
Well, that's your.
Otherwise, you guys, I love you both very much, but I hate your fantasy football teams.
Oh,
Been
no.
proven
Come on.
that insult. It's Damian Williams. He is the starting running back on the best offense. I think I'd be right to worry about him. I'm rightly worried.
You're worried every week.
That's
I
true.
don't like anybody in this league except for the
I like a lot of teams.
potentials. I like the potentials.
The Ants are sort of the Notre Dame of the week for me. I would like them if it wasn't for Anthony. And then going after me all the time. The Lulu Birds I like. Tokyo might be my favorite team. M&B.
I think my favorite team other than my own is the Firebirds.
Oh, I don't like them now, but usually I do. I like all the international teams. That's why I like
I don't know if everyone knows, but I actually kept Jess in the league. She was going to retire from FTFFL. She never would have gotten a Blood Bowl if it wasn't for my recruitment of her staying in the league.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She's been doing pretty good. She might be the best team ever in 2 weeks.
She's still got a toilet
Casey
bowl
makes
loss.
another Blood Bowl. He definitely has the record for Blood Bowl appearances,
I
right?
want to play Casey.
No, he'll
And
tie Joe with 3, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
but if he wins one,
So if he goes to it and wins, he is definitely stake his claim as the.
Best team ever, yeah.
Jumps ahead of Ben.
I think if the Commissioners win, we catapult to the top of the list. Best
Yep.
team ever.
You
I
join.
think that's a reach.
I
yeah,
don't think so.
You guys went to 1 toilet bowl, right, Tom? And you won.
Right.
So you would be behind Joe because he has all the Blood Bowl appearances. Ben, I think, should drop behind me.
Well,
With this-
Ben drops Isn't this Ben's second toilet bowl now? No.
No.
His team was just he got lucky last year. There's no proof track record there.
He did go to 2 straight. He just got beat in the quietest Blood Bowl ever.
Oh.
I might have to join the smack board. If I win this year,
Ann's probably got to be the lowest ranked Blood Bowl winner, though, right? Because she hasn't even made the playoffs since year 1.
because it's so long ago. That was one of the most dominant.
She made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, she did.
Not back.
She's also about to win an underrated season accomplishment of the Lottery Bowl. No one's playing in that game. Come on, Chargers.
I'm hoping she wins the Lottery Bowl because I'm going to trade for the number 1 pick. Oh, fuck.
Will Ann want the pick your pick draft if she has the number 1 pick? And will she move?
No, I think we actually talked about this last week. She said if she wins the number 1 pick, she's taking the number 1 pick.
Is there a lottery and a number 1 and a pick your pick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're doing it the same as last year.
Yeah, I don't see why not do a lottery, right?
Yeah, I like the lottery.
Yeah, I like the lottery.
Adds a little bit of chance to it.
Pick your pick.
Yeah, I like to pick your pick. Can't force people to move. Sure,
I think I want to see the conference captains back too.
Joe, for
I want to.
Yeah,
see
That was a great thing under our tenure together.
Yeah, I think I do want to see that.
We had great ideas.
What do you want to bring back? I can't hear you.
Conference captains.
Conference captains.
That was lame.
it was 5-1 for International American. If it's popular enough, I will. And
I don't think there was any buy-in on that except for you two.
That's not true. Ben, like that was the highlight of his year.
I think I remember that you had to make the picks for Matt, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Yeah.
Everybody
I don't
participated.
think Matt ever picked any teams.
No, I still have the record on my phone of the conference draft.
I've heard some inside information that you used to have to call Matt on Sunday mornings to tell him to set his roster.
That's not a.
I heard public information on that.
I don't think I ever had to call Matt.
That's an iffy area.
I would say I probably reminded everybody at one point to get their roster set.
No, not me.
Nobody's ever told me to set my roster.
No.
That's
That's
not accurate.
on YouTube or on the page. If so, we might be running pretty long. Go offline.
No, hold on. I'm telling Casey to get on right now.
All right. Let's see here.
Oh boy, it's not looking good.
Tell Casey, or you just sitting there hoping he comes?
No, we just wait for people to show up. That might be a reason if there's any dip in the Ugly Mugs this year. Last year we did pick someone and schedule them as a guest.
I think if you're just more proactive and sent the invite from Google, then people would click the link. But you can't click that link on.
You got to set a hyperlink on there, and maybe if you got on like the beginning of the game and said the Mugs are going to start at this time, because I think the problem is some people aren't looking at the smack board. They check it too late and then it's over.
Yeah, you just got to call people. Got to be proactive. Let's add somebody right to this call. I bet we can get Grant.
Responded.
Honestly, majority of the league I wouldn't want on this show. They just annoy me. I don't know.
What's Tommy up to?
Finally, some controversy out of Joe.
I think Tommy checked out. I can't tell if Tommy.
Tommy,
Well, no, it doesn't matter either way. Checked out of our game.
Joe, are you gonna name names on that last comment?
Oh, they know who they are.
Have we had everybody? I think Casey is the only person that's never made any appearance of any sort.
He's been talking a big game all season. That he even a couple times he texted me and said we should get on the mugs this week.
Doesn't happen.
I'm disappointed he didn't show up.
Yeah, look at there's this visual evidence.
We should get Jesse on the mug. Yeah, we should have planned it and gotten Casey and Jess.
Yeah, you definitely should have had Jess on this week. I was saying that on the Smack board.
Oh, he's sleeping.
She's been on.
I told Anthony not to bother coming on, but he showed up anyway.
I was hoping to watch you and Casey like have a press conference, like a UFC press conference kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I really honestly catch the mugs when I call in, so wanted to see what was happening.
Always good to see everybody. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna get back into this game. If Casey shows up, maybe he finishes setting his roster in the next few minutes. He'll show up.
Well, I think we should probably end it.
All right, it's not looking good for the Commissioners.
On that note,
But you never know. Got Derrick Henry up there.
Wait, hold on. I might have gotten a reply from Casey.
Nope. What do you
All right,
say?
fellas.
Wait.
He was using the computer for work.
All right,
all right.
guys.
Bye.
All righty.